How you doing, guys? Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Today I want to talk about testing for HTML email developers. Um, when you go on these interviews, sometimes you have some companies they want to test you on your HTML, CSS, table codings. Does it happen often? In my experiences, I'm going to say no. I had a lot of interviews before I got my HTML email developer position, and I'd say maybe two times, maybe three times at the most that they mentioned me having needing to take a test. And trust me, I've been on more interviews than you know I care to give to tell. A lot, trust me. Took me like maybe almost a year to get a position, but mostly I'm gonna say 9 months. I really got serious after the first 3 months of learning HTML email development. But I only had one test after an interview um, because I got to the second stage, and they told me I had to take a coding test. Like I said, another two interviews I was on, they mentioned if I got to the next level phase of the interview that they would probably give me a coding test. But those two interviews, I didn't get to the next level. But this one, for this particular company, I don't want to say their name, they had me take a coding test. And I've never used Figma before, so it was kind of different for me. So they emailed me the coding test. It was a PSD file. I had to slice it up in Figma. Never used Figma before, but I YouTubed it. I figured it out, and I sent it back to them about 3 or 4 days later. Um, Now I forgot. I didn't know that I had to have image holdings containers websites that I had to put it in. But they didn't tell me that. They really didn't give me a lot of direction on it. But all I'm saying, they received my coding. Uh, they thought it was good, but they found somebody else that they thought their coding test performance was better than mine, which is understandable. But again, the question was, do a lot of companies have you taking coding tests before they hire you? I'm going to say no. Most of them do not have you taking tests. Like I said, it's been only maybe 2 or 3 times that they mention it. Other than that, they go off of your portfolio, which you should have a nice, well equipped, put together portfolio, or and they also go off of your interview and what do you know. But other than that, no, they do not require you to take a test every time before you try to get an HTML email developer position. Again, guys, this is the channel here to help you guys and inform you guys about becoming an HTML email developer. 2 years ago, I knew nothing about it, and I looked it up. Well, I didn't look it up. I was just looking up coding, how to learn coding, and the coding phase guy Joe came up, and I listened to him and followed mostly everything he said to do on his videos as far as job search, word, keywords, and other things that he taught me. So it's a position that's plentiful. It's a lot of money to be made. Really good, decent pay. Depends on the company sometimes. But again, like I said, I only had one test that I took before I going on to the next phase, and that was it. So don't worry about taking a test every time because it's rare. Not saying it won't happen, but it's going to be rare that they ask you to take a HTML email coding test before you move on to the next stage.